to lead out these great old rivals here at the British Community Stadium and get one of the biggest games in the Super League calendar of the way here on Sky Sports.
Yes, I am level 60. No. Yeah, then. Go back side, I think. Just go over the see what it is. It's been 15 minutes now.
One of the great Super League results for the great St. Helens Club.
Okay, well, that's
Well, pretty kick-off here at the Brick Community Stadium that has a bumper crowd, fittingly a bumper crowd, for a minute's silence for the sad passing of two beloved members, extended members of both clubs. This week, the family of Billy Boston announced the passing of Lady Joan Boston, Sir Billy Boston's wife, loving mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, and great-great-grandmother. Source of quiet threat, of course, to all the new Lady Joan Boston, members of the Boston family represented here. We're all thinking of Sir Billy Boston on a night like this. Everyone in the world of rugby league sent their deepest condolences to Sir Billy Boston and the Boston family. And this week, St. Helens chairman Nick McManus paid tribute to his boyhood hero, Frank Barrow, who died aged 83. Of course, Frank Barrow, one of the great fullbacks of the St. Helens club. Nick McManus cites Frank Barrow and his style of play is one of the reasons he fell in love with the club now resides over. Rugby league is
better start with someone very high level.
Like this whole crowd.
I get to
Lady Joan
this.
Boston.
You know where my field is?
If you sound doing the thumbs up, you idiot.
Oh, that's on the cover there.
Okay, I'll try.
It's silence. What you got to talk, isn't it?
You kidding me?
Kidding.
If you could heal, would be great. Absolutely splendid. If you could heal, it would be splendid.
Will this one get? We can hear from a man who will be a co-call for a day once. A man who was Brett Carden in such a fixture many moments ago. Over to you, David Kyle. Bruncher teams both alike in pedigree and history and ancient brunches. From the 1990 Super League derby, see St. Helens coachless, out of form, missing many of their big names. Winning, of course, full of form, and it's wins on the bounce, big names back. And the country you'd say one-sided, but this is the original derby. Prepare for anything, can't label. Yeah, sure is, Dave. Good evening to you and everyone at home as well, Jim Field. Of course, a
Okay, so I can't get hit like 3 times. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. And that bingo. Stay there.
We're underway. Liam Moore, the referee. Jack Smith, the video referee, and it's a former setter who'll take the ball up. First of all in Wigan colours, Luke Thompson driving it in, and Partington will bring that second one in as well. This is an important, I mean, we always say this, but a real scene setter, these early stages.
Yeah, it certainly is, Dave. You just want to get your hands on the ball or make a good bit of contact here as Kane Ellis just tries to get towards that 40-metre line. There's nothing fancy really from Wigan in this opening set. They'll kick on with Smith here.
And it's eventually left, and Smith looking for the big gap down the middle as he puts that left boot through it. And Jack Wellsby puts it over Burns, loses yards, loses a second or two, and it means that Wigan are right up there at St Helens Star inside their own 10. One of the returners, Lewis Murphy, bringing it out beyond that 10-metre line. And Wigan looking to put the clamps on here as St Helens look to bring it back. There's that head-to-head record this season. That semi-final aside, the others have been absolute humdingers. So hopefully we're saying here tonight. And the dummy half it's brought. Hastings will bring it on, but Ellis was there and waiting to make sure there's no further movement forward from Cartwright. The kick is from Wellesley. Catch here is from Field. And Saints advance.
Because you
In hope and expectation of making this count. Another game tonight, of course, reverse rivals weekend. Started last night at Wakefield with an early lead, 6-0 against Castleford. And we keep our eyes closely on that tonight because there is a scenario where Wakefield goes second tonight, even if both Wigan and Wakefield win. Anyway, early days. The Neil Academy half, that's good, brilliant. Taylor Kerr is up there operating that dummy half position, and Thompson is battling forward again.
let's all get some helmet all around
For the
tomorrow.
French. The kick is high. Murphy's trying to get underneath it, and that hand's there. It comes off Wellsby's foot, and the forward projection was from a Wigan hand, so St Helens get the ball back in.
Yeah, they do a high kick from Bevan French there. I think it's Eckersley and Kieran just competing for that ball. It comes on Adam Kieran's right arm. St Helens will turn it over 15 away from their own end here.
And it was shocking news earlier this week, wasn't it? People talking about a bounce. How do you predict the mentality of St Helens players is coming into this game? Well, that looks and it will be penalty for St Helens. So what is that mentality amongst those St Helens players? Do you think?
Yeah, I think when you arrive here tonight, you are in the Lions' Den as we just get another look at this. And he does fall before the contact there, Davis, but there is contact with the head from Taylor Kerr. His right arm, or out shoulder rather, and only getting a penalty there, dropping more to him on that's a point. It's a free hit, I believe, for St Helens tonight. They come here with trusted players. They've got an opportunity to showcase what they can do. The kick just goes over the top of Eckersley's head.
Well, it could have been disastrous, but as it turns out, that is a prodigious kick that has put St Helens right on the front foot here. And for the first time in early stages, opening 4 minutes, St Helens with a chance to build on a 7-6 inside their opponent's half. Close to his feet and plays. Burns goes left, and Hastings sends it on, and quick hands from Wellsby. Here's an opportunity for Murphy, but not for long. The defenders get across. It's back with Hastings again. So looking for Peter. Relative new face in that St Helens side, of course. Hastings popping it back well. Spear! Oh, he's found again! And he's found again! And what a start that is for St Helens! Wellsby leaves bodies in his way. First punch landing. It's St Helens.
Well, it just had to be there, didn't it? The man that we typically picked out before the game started, Jack Wellsby, gets his 7th try. That's week, shutting out external noise, he claimed. Well, I'll tell you something. Well, this has certainly shut out the noise from the Wigan end. It's right in front of him, Dave. He just gets in between Smith and Jade Ellis and has the footwork to get round Jinfield. This is a bright start for St Helens with the star man getting his hands on the ball. He is some player. People must not forget.
5 tries in the last 5 games, and smiles return to St Helens' faces. What a start they have made.
All came about with that penalty, didn't it? Jake Davis catching a high shot. The kick was a long one from Jackson Hastings. And then Wellsby, some nice touches, a wonderful ball to Lewis Murphy, who gets pulled down. And he gets on his bike, he gets on the end of that move.
Looking to order something in these early stages. What has just happened is exactly that from St Helens' point of view. Hastings sticks it over. They had a trouble as big a numbers as they normally do for this game. But those who are here, full of enthusiasm now.
Proceeded again there. Maybe
not sure.
There's no losing footing here. Talent, strength. The first score goal for St Helens.
Another one twice and we can do it easy.
There's a man with the big moments in Wigan games, isn't it? Jack Walski. St Helens have it back. And so look at the meter will come charging back into that northern Wigan defenders. Saints go marching in. It's raining around the stadium at the moment. Let's get a touch line in from Megan Wellens. Good evening, Megan.
Evening, yeah, I just had a quick update because I was speaking to Adrian Carroll before the match because with him as interim head coach, he's down an assistant coach. Well, actually, Shawnee Lowe is taking notes with those coaching roles while he's injured. So you can see him on the sideline with his walkie-talkie. He did struggle getting his earpiece on, but he is now an assistant coach while he's in his lane.
Oh, shots from the offload. He's got Wellsby on his travels again. The kick is aimed for Murphyfield. Should be across there and is just about. But Wigan starting on the back foot again here.
Decent kick in the end there from Wellsby. Field just in the right place just to get onto it, but it means that we start deep inside their own half here.
Operating on the money. Good to see this guy out as well.
I was just about to say, Dave, yeah, important for Wigan to get him back, a quality player. This is this man here, Adam Kieran, what a season he's had, Dave.
Yeah, you look at the St Helens missing the likes of First Smith, Barcelona as well. The list seems to go on. But Wigan are back to their fully fit back division at the moment. Smith gets it away, and they're not far off fitness in the forwards as well. So this is Paul Rowley's team here tonight. It's going to be that confirmed from Eamon McKellar before the game. But this was a team that Paul Rowley had picked on Tuesday. They decided to run with the same personnel as the departing coach would have wanted. St Helens aiming up Hastings again. It's at a dummy half. Choice offering to a couple, and Wellsby's involved. And here now is Sailor. Smith making the tackle.
There's some good early signs from Wellsby there. He looks in the groove, doesn't he?
Should be someone on the field. It's what comes next is the question. He just dashes away from the initial attentions of Robertson, but 2 more waiting and willing. Gets Marshall again. The Sailors going to build up to the Wigan Saints derby, the original derby, but my goodness, the atmosphere is just as you would expect. Maybe if somebody had given the call, that Kyle Abel would have sprinted down the steps here involved in this one, wouldn't you?
What's the scene out there?
Dredge, that's a nice ball, and at the back of it comes Annesley. He's got Kieran in support, and
Very good.
in the middle.
Lovely play.
Lennon French scores. And don't make it lights at that moment.
Oh, the stars are out tonight.
guess I'll have to find these
Well, he's
ones.
missed so much, he's not quite at the top of the try-scoring charts as he
Without
normally be,
him.
but 9 for the season now for Bevan French. More importantly, from a winger point of view, at the turning point of the season, he looks like he's flourishing again.
Absolutely. 8th appearance in the Super League game. 6 strikes to his name. Second try assist in there as well. He's a pivotal comment. Manny Pete's side, if they are going to go on and try to take that title off Hull KR.
Well, the discussion going on behind the sticks amongst the St Helens players, as you'd expect. How do we respond to this? Will be the question asked.
Nothing.
Adam Kieran. This will be goal 102 on the season. His first of the night. And we're almost again with 7 minutes left.
A little bit of time to settle into this game, but they just showed what class of quality
We're gambling out in Marley.
their speed kills in every small ball. Bevan French just right into the outside there, releasing Kieran, who beats Pitt with the speed, and then as soon as the ball's in that man's hands, the end result is 100% a try.
Haven't they missed him? So Tristan Saylor to get things moving again. Probing kick off that right boot. James with a hand in the air, and here comes Thompson. That's really rather thick.
See if I can get the close back. No mattress this
Offside against St Helens, so it's out of the ball, I should say.
started into this
Easy
match.
penalty.
You see his right arm all over that ball. Ethan Hallard wants to play it. The young hooker gives away a penalty.
St Helens don't need to be giving penalties like that away tonight, do they?
Certainly not.
Thompson again. Eager for the action. O'Neill dodges in at dummy half. Lefty comes to Smith, and then a sway of the hips from Hubbard as he takes it in. O'Neill. With Smith laying it off for the impressive Tyler Kerr, one of the many Wigan youngsters who caught the eye this season. French again. Partington angling it. Smith shaping up on this left-hand side of the field. As the defender Italy, it was like he was looking to go back again there to beat Tristan Saylor for a second time. Last play, St Helens defensive line is up quickly. The kick is interesting. Marshall's looking for it, but goes Douglas competing in the air. Penalty for St Helens.
Marshall there. Need to tackle Douglas. He's got an arm round in there. It was a penalty.
Interesting night for Jacob Douglas as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Another little cameo story to be told. The former Wigan scholarship and academy player.
6 games. I think he played for the Jerry Whites last year, Dave. Finds himself over Village Hill now wearing a St Helens shirt.
Robertson had a dummy half back to Hastings, and so look at the Peter finds a few mid shoulders coming his way. Here's Burns again. Shorrocks. Thompson searches him out. He rolls off that and gets a good ball away there with Shorrocks. Shane Wright advances an extra yard or two. Davis. It's a tidy pass. Shorrocks. Very little option once he got that because Wigan's defensive line had come up quickly. Once again, back inside the 40. Wellesby's boot lets fly, and Field had to hurry there to make sure that that wasn't turned into a Saints attack. So Wigan moved from deep.
Just looking for that.
Oh, he's knocked off.
Oh,
He's knocked off. So it does turn into a Saints attack there on the 20. But they get the next best thing.
Well,
Anything in the scrum.
it's an error from Field. Shane Wright into the contact, and he just loses the ball. big opportunity here, there for St Helens.
On spawn, dot take 20 seconds.
Chance for St Helens. Head and feed and likely possession, 15 away from that Wigan line. What can they concoct? Hastings putting it back to Robertson. Robertson finds his winger, and Jacob Douglas on all the sets, diving over and giving his side a renewed lead. What a start they're having. They didn't expect this in the forthcoming tonight, but Saints have the lead again.
Tip for tat at the moment. Jacob Douglas was the beneficiary of Jay Field's touch ball. And the scrum is forward and played to this right hand side. There's the mistake. We said it was a big opportunity for St Helens. This just looks far too easy, Dave. Harry Robertson getting on the outside of the ball. It gets too interesting. Robertson drives to his outside shoulder, creates that 2v1. And Douglas dives over for St Helens to hit the front again.
If I die to these, then I'm not. I'm
Well, he'd been
definitely.
very much an understudy to Liam Marshall last season, wouldn't he? But now he's scored against Liam Marshall.
You just see Wardle there, just jumping in. It's almost like he's nervous for Cade Ellis. Robertson, doesn't he do well?
Yeah, I don't think so. I love a minute.
Well, there's a quietness to the place. Jackson Hastings with a chance to make this a 6-point lead again. Just about the dappled sunshine on that right hand side, and the kick. Well, that is full of sunshine. Over it goes, and 6 points to 12.
God damn it. Alright, take 20 seconds.
40-20 gets the error from field, but just keep your eyes on Wardle. Just bouncing in and around Cade Ellis, and puts his winger in all sorts of trouble.
Yep.
The former
Yep.
Warrior now
He's
saves
these
it
ball.
over.
The other story to Jacob Douglas as well, thanks to Propers for reminding of this. He was on loan at the Huddersfield club.
I can't
And played and
move
scored in the
away
game
from
at
where
Huddersfield
he
one
is.
year back in April. So he's having to return to this stadium. Reminder of what else is to come in this rivals round revisited. It's a big game tomorrow, is it? Lee Warrington, my goodness. Top 6 shake-up is looking fascinating at the moment. And St Helens are playing their part in the story
During
just at the moment. Wardle is left behind. Sailor.
They're really having a go down this left edge of Wigan.
There comes Jacob Host. Last play, Hastings again. JPL all the time in the world. That ball just lands safely.
I guess I'll cut
One of the results of the season last week against Leeds. And the giving Watford, it seems a battle there as well. Liam Marshall. 12 weeks away with a hamstring, Liam Marshall. Partington is just a couple of strides from the halfway line when he's upended. It's back with Kerr. This now is Hallard. But they're on the last player, Wigan. Smith with the kick. Douglas steadies himself and readies himself and just steps away from a couple of defenders, but 2 more waiting for him.
And it does well there. The left edge coming forward, manages to catch and step. Lewis Murphy now on the other side of the field.
Here comes Wellesby in a dummy half. Get things moving quickly. Davis. Oh, he's lost a bit of the commentator's curse. He's picked up instead by Devon French, and look at that. Big pass over to Smith. And Smith still manages to dodge away from a couple of defenders. Wigan have it back, right position. Not a set of 6 called by the referee. It's on as Kerr burrows in, and now they have a penalty.
Jack Cartwright called offside. The Warriors will have another goal here, 15 metres away. Important step for St Helens defensively if they can keep the Warriors out.
Evan French looks as though he almost forgot he got the ball. Here's only Hannah looking to straighten things up. Even the softer on that Saints defence, the big man. Back to Evan French again. Now it's with Smith. Smith left, good shake, Miller somehow gets out of the way. One over the other, comes back on the inside. Saints defending wonderfully well. Scrambling across, the winger come again. Smith now to O'Neill. Back to Evan French. They have the numbers on that right hand side. And right on the edge is Saka is let up finish. 20th Super League try of the season. And Eccles is over with a punchline.
Second tries in the last 5 games for Zach Nicholson. 20 for the season. There was 100% Helens there. Just all that if they can keep them out, it felt like it was an important set. 6 again given away. Then a penalty. The right hand side of the field. Giving it to key players, his hands in French. And what about that for a pass there? That is top draw stuff. Comes out 2 men. And Eckersley arriving at speed. The crowd is saying it's forward, but it matters not.
So you were showing Auckland about that pass, wasn't it? Left to right, super skill at pace. Well, we were talking on there beforehand, weren't we? That we love a low-scoring game. I don't think this is going to be a low-scoring game.
No, if you like your tries, keep with us over the next hour. So far, 4 in the opening quarter.
Pushing Jake Connor
Don't
at
think
the
he
top
can
of
do
the
that.
scorers list. And Kieran's not just prolific with the boot, he's got 8 tries in the last 10 league and cup as well. So.
Dragons shake.
Looks perfect and is the Blacks confirmed 12 points apiece. Just over 20 minutes played.
Zach Eckersley, the latest to get over on the right hand side. They look for numbers, they're backing off. So difficult to defend that. But the skill has to be executed. Evan French pulls the trigger. Eckersley back over in the corner, 12 all.
Just warming up to be one of those Wigan Saints
Don't know
classics.
because I
We
can't
like
see.
99th Super League derby
Get out of
between
my way,
these
though.
two.
Yeah.
Those completion rates, those are pretty high, aren't they, for a game of this intensity at this stage?
Yeah, it's just the Warriors just edging it on possession and meters as well. Not a lot between these two. The scoreboard reads that too.
You can see that Jeff Cartwright is getting a bit of treatment on the sidelines. In the meantime, Harry Smith is making hay.
This game.
Took it diving up from Sharks. The ball's been lost, and the referee says it was a loss. Are we going to see a captain's challenge here?
I think so. He does ever so well as Harry Smith. He just loses it there.
He's
He
got
has a responsibility to play that ball after some good work from him. You can just see refusing to be put down. Gets rid of host, Chorix. Last ditch effort there. Forces the mistake.
nightmare.
There wouldn't be too many of those 1,700 fans, David, at this stage of the game would have, I think they'd have been fairly happy with that scoreline as it stands.
And it's surely not just about scoreline tonight, it's about attitude.
That's it, attitude, effort, commitment. You know, it's been a very difficult 24 hours for St Helens and they're showing up tonight.
Sulugu Papita joining the battle, but we'll bring up players in there to stop him in his tracks. He's lost that little thing he was wearing around his head there. Here's Bells waiting at dummy half again. Switch right to Robertson. Playing in the halves tonight, of course, Harry Robertson. Wells doing the pass wide. Douglas cuts in and gets the offload as well. And here comes Robertson again, but not for long. Sailor. Wellsby. Significant how central he has been at so far tonight. Here he is again at dummy half on this, the last play. Hastings tasked with putting that kick in the air. Marshall's coming a long way, not going to get anywhere near him. Robertson pats it back. Sailor hands it back as well. That's he was coming up pace there, wasn't he?
I'll tell you something, if he stays on his feet, it's another score for Wigan. Here comes Kerr.
In a switch of direction and momentum. Marshall. Patrick Lagos has gone to the field. Ethan Howard, I think it's gone up Salerno. Impact Wigan and hope on the back of that little interchange. And here he comes. First touch of the ball. And you can hear what Wigan fans think about him. Walking on one hand and come up from O'Neill. Dancing away. Perched there again. Kicks to the corner. Eckersley catches and scores. How do you keep Devon French out of this? He's at the heart of everything that's Liverpool. Turned into points. His kick there, it's perfect. And Eckersley with his second.
Yeah, did it all the streets so far, Devon French. He's on the line, he takes off. Give the ball to Devon French.
Come on, just again.
He takes perfect
Cold
kick.
down there.
Attack Eckersley. He goes back to back. That needed to be nailed, and it was. Beautiful try there from the Warriors.
What happened to that thing?
The execution.
Absolutely perfect. So dangerous, aren't they?
Technically, in total to 30 tries this season.
Yeah.
But you had all these challenge efforts as well.
He's only failed to score in 3 of his 19 appearances in the Super League. He's been potent on that right edge.
Kieran for the touchline. The shot clock is counting down, but looks pretty focused, doesn't he? He's landed one from a similar position already in the game. The swings that left foot, and the cheers are going up for the Wigan fans. Before the play still, 18 points to 12. Wigan has the lead. Megan Wells will
He has a massive ice pack on his quad, so yeah, I would worry if he is going to return to the cage for Saints tonight.
lots of injuries, isn't it? Saints have had some injuries.
Another one on the list.
Everybody's having injuries. Well, even they're catching up there as well. Ash Handley's out of thing.
This if you will. George Delaney meeting Mago head on.
And Levy as well for
I
Leeds.
don't know what, but don't like Northern Ones saying somewhere that like Gilded Skies. Just Gilded Skies is rubbish.
Knows what it's like to do the big minutes in that toughest of positions. Walters, another back from his back. First game since the Wembley final. Smith. Again, he saw that Wellesby was moving right. He's directed the ball back down the middle, just made it as difficult as possible for Saints to return. And here comes Murphy and finds a wall ahead of him.
Fantastic kick from Larry Smith there. You're right, he notices where Wellesby is and just hooks the ball, split the winger and full back, and we're doing that. He's allowing his big middle unit now just to climb into St Helens here.
Tough yards for Saints to try to make.
Why would you go away
Sailor's
on
going to have a
holiday?
skip.
I'm living the rock clip 2 years ago.
Delivery back to Hastings again, who's taking it down the middle like a middle. But this will be the last. Speed. It's the highest he's sent the ball so far tonight. Midfield with a second up catch.
Just give it to that.
It's St. Helens defence.
Okay.
Larry does well, fresh from the bench.
Got to present one solid ball there against Jay Field, because half a gap that he's gone. Looks like Burns is in a bit of trouble here.
Thank you, mate. Got a job as a barman.
Here's Ellis.
Oh.
Harry Smith will see the ball being at it right as well. As it's gone out, and Marshall. He's going to kick back in field. It came off Robertson. It's an awkward match, but Wellesby's done really well there. And he gets a penalty. It was caught high in that middle.
There's the line from Sam Walters there that just attracts Robertson. So just be cagey down this right-hand side. He bounces in there and leaves Sailor and all sorts. And they kick forward, but so the decent pick up from Wellesby in tight space, knowing where the sideline is. Evan French catches him high. A relieving penalty, you'd have to say, for St. Helens here. Comes over the top.
It is an enduring cliche,
Okay.
isn't it, at this stage of the
Started it.
season, that do not take anything for granted, because clubs at the bottom end of the table can produce surprise results. St. Helens
You started it with me in
in
it.
this game have got themselves another penalty.
If you didn't want me, you should have just started it with, well,
And on that theme of clubs you would not expect causing problems, Castleford are now 10-6 up against
Okay.
Wakefield. And the other news
Keep
there
it clear.
is that Wakefield's Matty Staunton has been sent off for a high tackle. So Wakefield are down to 12, and Cass might be up to their tricks again, having shot leads last week. Here's Hempstead. Burns. Such a
All right.
nice sack with hands. Here's Nicholas. Robertson again. Last play for St. Helens. 15 away. Shorrock. And now Wellesby. And Wellesby carries the kick up. It's from Bennett French. And he's just about grabbed a hold of Mike Shorrock. I think, Kyle, you were calling the try there.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was gone. Joe Shorrock's coming to the rescue, but the trouble's not over yet.
It is, and here's Marshall on the left-hand side. St. Helens doing well to scramble for all their world. Another set of 6 here for Wittenberg. Walters.
They're under the pump here, Saints at the moment.
Thompson is gathering in and hitting it hard. O'Neill. Ellis.
I look at it.
O'Neill. Touching left. Going back right. Having a look at the centre. Gets another set of 6 here. Another set of 6. I think it was a great defender. He wasn't square. So Wigan go left with Smith. And Smith putting on a couple of left foot steps. Just hammering at the St. Helens line. Ellis. Stops. Starts again. Bevan French.
Oh, he's doing it again. Okay.
Kieran can't get a pass away. He does. Take away a thing. I think the referee has seen that as a forward pass. Well done, the St. Helens
That's what I want.
Absolutely. From the moment that Bevan French gets his hands on the ball down the other end of the field, the Saints
That's
are on
been
the
good
back
too.
foot.
Not
6
just that.
again after 6 again. And in the end, it's Adam Kieran who just pushes that pass, trying to find Eckersley for his hat-trick. With Dean forward. You're right, Dave. Well done, the St. Helens team.
Plenty of NRL and NRLW, of course, coming up over the weekend. Good game this morning. Now the good steps. Won't give the score away because some people are recording and watching again later. But it's worth watching.
Exactly, I'm not going to hit anything because
Hastings.
I've got something good. I think this is not my.
Jackson Hastings in the opening 33 minutes.
If it's all level 49 stuff, then it's level 54. It's better.
Douglas. It's Robertson.
That's level 60. It's level 49. It's level 49. That's level
Burns having a little look. Hastings has suddenly appeared on this right-hand side. He wants the ball. He wants that responsibility. Marshall's put his name on this.
If I'm not level this, I might be alright.
Eckerson. O'Neill with the left. Kieran bringing it in. Plays it. O'Neill picks up again now. Again, what is left on the field from a St. Helens point of view. It's Walters. Walters just inside their opponent's half.
Yeah, Matty Evans there from that carry from Adam Kieran's left him in all sorts. They're moving the ball. Straight offload here.
Ellis gets it away. Smith carries it on.
Good
Referee's going to stop.
class match there.
The doctor has
It's
just
not
literally stepped on the pitch here with a red shirt on. As soon as that happens, he stops the game, and it is about Matty Evans.
Yeah. Carry from Adam
Yep.
Kieran.
Edge, piercing me.
Straight direct into the 19-year-old Matty Evans.
It's not
He gets over
11,000.
the top of him and he just leaves him. He tries to regain his feet. He's wobbling all
It's
over.
not
I think that's his evening done.
Well, there's a problem growing here for St. Helens, isn't it? If Matty Evans has gone for the night, and it looks likely, and Smith and Sedgwick can't line.
He just coaches the well, it looks like the elbow, but it's not intentional from Adam Kieran.
Well, that's two forwards counted out of the interchange. Right?
Not level.
Penalty here.
Harry Smith looking a bit too dirty.
Wigan, yeah.
I think that just shows a little bit of a sign of respect there to St. Helens. 5 minutes to go. Taking that 2 points to make it 20 points to 12 at the break.
Well, Wakefield have fired back against Castleford. Claes Fartilli has scored their latest try. Well, goodness, he's a handball. Absolutely, yeah.
Has it
That
got
wasn't
the
no more
mage?
than 10
Why
metres
has the one that
necessarily.
got the best stuff got
Yeah,
big
well,
mage?
Alfie Sinclair, as you can see, is on the field now. Another of those youngsters off the bench, the prop.
And of course, that
I
Wakefield
think
and
best
Castleford
build
game
got the
Davies.
mage. Like that.
And
It's
it's tonight,
not
huge
even
ramifications for
done
that
good.
all-important top two
Just
spot.
looks like some
Yeah,
boulders.
Warriors and Wakefield are chasing.
We talk about the top seven and dismiss the rest.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, the rest of a big set.
Yeah,
It all happens in the top
that
seven.
sounds.
It's the most exciting part of the season. Now, Jeopardy every week. We'll get to sit through it all day.
Wigan fans on the telly.
Maybe I'll get one level every 3
So a
dungeons.
chance to give his
One
side
of
a two-score lead here.
I think.
Kieran with a kick. That's not one. Not an easy kick, but easier of the kicks is that.
2 from the sideline. So you would say, for a man of his standards and capability, he'll be disappointed with that.
We'll get a
St.
plate.
Helens with 3.5 minutes left. Without sounding patronising, I think they can hold their head held high in terms of half of the job done. They are behind on the scoreboard. Not by many that people would have thought they would have been.
There you go.
I'll level
He's tackled them
this
before.
one. I think.
Thompson still out there doing his business.
Big Jim Luke Thompson, 164 games for St. Helens.
Smith puts it back to Bevan French. French with a little dummy runs into the net of Saints defenders. 3 plays to go. Ellis again.
Yeah.
Here's O'Neill. Smith. Walters.
Just 7 for a while. money for like to get a Game Pass, which I'll probably buy the VIP first.
Loose ball there from Walters. Douglas there just trying to hack that ball forward and make it into a foot race.
I will definitely find VIP first because I need more XP to level up faster. And then I'll probably buy the extra drop and then the double coins.
He'll be furious with that because it felt like an opportunity to really get after St Helens before the hooter goes.
Then I need to see what he's in stepping there. Yes. Crystal and Great Sword.
Little glance of the screen.
Is it any good?
St Helens looking to just grow a bit of pressure inside their opponent's half again here. Burns. This is Robertson and inside comes Saylor.
176, 150. That is good.
Post Saylor and now Douglas. And Douglas has to search
That's good.
for an inside channel.
Just gonna do this until this guy stops. Because when he does, I don't think I'll be able to say completely one of these low upgraded equipment or anything. I'm being injured over. Nice. I'm going to level up to the next one after this one, if we do this again, which I do think we will, because this guy's very good. You can see he's very good on this. I'll have to upgrade that. Upgrade that. Upgrade this and upgrade that.
Nobody in a Wigan shirt, not desperate enough to deny that. But Robertson, the question is, does he get that ball down though, Dave? Well, not yet. The exercise in the background. I think he's going to enjoy this one. Whatever that was for Wardle in defence. In the end, it is Wardle who's desperate enough, but right to the last inch. No, I think he's saved the try there, Wardle. A huge moment.
That's so good.
This time for the chicken white.
Well, the video ref, the ref on the field, as we know, has given the try. The video ref checking in the background, they always do. And look at the dancers, he wants a corner at the ball, which is not good news.
Last time.
He's looking to see whether he touched well down or not.
Numbers. Test.
See on camera 3, the ball is not grounded there.
65 numbers, it might
See it on the arm backside of it.
I don't know. Maybe I'll check soon.
The ball is on the arm all the
Probably
time.
check like
It's
later.
held up. It's then
So
still held
I
up.
can't really check right now.
Swings to camera 2 to hold the pass the ball. It's still held
It's
up
back
all
to
the way.
upgrade
Swings to
one, so
camera
it's
4.
not legendary. So it's
Back to camera
this.
2. Ball
I
is
think
held
it
up
might
all
be
the
that side,
way.
like bare chest, like purple.
There should be no tries.
I'll just use it because yeah, that will be good. I think.
Another twisted drama at the end of the half, and Wigan retain that 6-point lead. We were thinking it might be one-sided, but it's not proving to be, Tyler.
No, it's certainly not. The whole Patrick Nagle brought his wallet. So the old Dick Waller fight for that.
Like on the hooter is sounding in the background, but it's not, as you can see. Still 45 seconds left on the clock, but that was pretty certain we know the Hooter.
I can see if I can use on this. No, there's
Well,
nothing
we
up.
know exactly because they want to try.
Because it went as a no try. So the time clicked on. The Hooter sounded, but because it was no try, they go back to what they were. He's made that.
Nice. Too much out.
Still going. Still going a bit.
Oh, the great effort as well. Hudson sets it on. Partington out to Kieran. Kieran with a step back on the inside. He's lost it.
A helmet
Run backwards.
which is match into the sword. You want to spot that.
Both coaches, I think, are in the
And
dressing
that's
rooms.
it introduces 6% odds
They
for
thought it was
itself.
over. Smith,
A level
Field,
in this one.
Field, taking on Sailor. Sailor wins the duel. And now the Hooter serves. And this time definitively, the whistle blows in the background.
No stop. Cannot get broken again. Absolutely cannot. 140. If I was Ross Smith now, I would just pick up my pace. I would try and do something because what he's doing is not working. He's averaging 83. And just think, right, okay, it's now or never. 140.
Right back level with smuttering on his leg. He said he can't afford to lose this session 3-2. He certainly can't afford to lose it 4-1.
Those two darts were fantastic. That is knowing your throw. I don't know if you noticed there, but he moved over to the right just to make sure that the first dart was even more of a game. What a leg of darts this is from both.
15 to 16. Leaves the ball. And it's closer than his last attempt, but not close enough.
I got
Price
it.
going further and further away.
This would be a darting disaster for Ross Smith if this goes in.
Hit you. Nice. So yeah, good.
Did he wink at his darts on the ball?
He was winking at Gary.
Wink at the double eight pow. That's two little bits of fortune, if you will, that Gezzy's had darts to win the legs and let him off. Now he's got to make this count.
First 10 legs of this, people weren't getting chances. The last few legs, they're both getting chances, seemingly every leg.
Yeah,
And it's about who's pinching.
yeah. But the important thing here as well to remember that I know you know that is that Smith has to pitch more. He's behind.
Flurry of 180s.
15 in the match, 8-7 price. 140. Set it up for a 12-8 lead.
18. I might be able to get that.
140. Second time in the match is done.
2-0 tonight. Hopefully.
1-4-1 set up to leave a potential 10 darter on tops.
140.
Smith asks a question. Price has the answer, but he's a 10 darter. And he points his way to a 12-8 lead. Every single little session in this match has got going Price's way. Only by a solitary leg, but it's adding up and adding up and adding up. And it might be adding up to a spot in the semi-finals of the World Match 1. Gary proceeds 4 more legs. He'll play either Cam Blackman or James Wade the other match tonight, and Wade has been talking to Polly
Make
Jones.
some money. Top coins. Harvey's going to stop. 7. Brandon Lee.
100 all. And every ball counts. Catch every game of the 100 this summer on Sky Sports.
Okay.
Lots more sports coming up to you this weekend on Sky Sports. The Hungarian Grand Prix qualifying 2:50 p.m. tomorrow. Sky Sports Formula 1 and its semi-finals already of the Betfred World Match Play Darts, which are Garden City and
Forget no grounds.
Luke Littler in action in the first and second. 7:30 p.m. Sky Sports action tomorrow for that. Big game over the DIY Kitchen Stadium in Wakefield, where Matty Stewart got the home side over the line first with the opening try of the game before Tom Weaver hit back, and then Stewart was red carded for this, his second of the season. I mean, just weeks after he was sent off against Hull Kingston Rovers. But Wakefield made little of that. They hit back with a couple of late tries. Guys, I'll tell you that this one from Max Jarrett picked in the half today by Down How they lead 18-10 against Casper at half-time. Remember, a big win for Wakefield, despite what we can do here tonight. And Wakefield finished tonight second on the Betfred Super League table. Let's get back here to the Brick Community Stadium. The big story before this game, of course, was the departure yesterday of St. Helens head coach Paul Rowley. Well, his former charges have been simply sensational in that first half, and there's just 6 between them at half-time. 4 tries, a remarkable 4 tries. And what we thought might be a cagey opening 20 minutes shared between the two sides.
It's for me to get like level 65.
Let's get straight into it. Let's get straight into St. Helens' response to the sacking of their coach, and it came through Jack Wellesley, a player who's been in the headlines, and scored the opening try.
Yeah, great start for St. Helens. I think it was some really crafty work. You'll see highlighted here. Jack Wellesley behind the ruck, and what that does, that means the defenders over on the left edge for Wigan aren't to carry to Jack. He then sweeps right around and puts some real pressure here on Kane Ellis. Kane Ellis has to go and make a tackle. And Jack, not only is he starting in a great position, he's got the ability to then break tackles and score a try.
Yeah, let's not neglect Harry Robinson's involved, but he's out the back of that next play, just holds Harry Smith out. It's a poor missed tackle from Kane Ellis. It's a really soft challenge. And it was defensive lapses that cost St. Helens. This is the first defensive error. We all 4 defensive errors that with the build-up to the Ben French try. There's 2, this is 3.
You can swap by pressing F.
The fourth one is Jackson Hastings, who has the chance
So
to
yeah,
make
if you want to do
one, maybe 2.
you've got to full thing through the push card, and you've got to wait like 2 days or 3 days for them to accept you into the group. Which I'm not getting the group in time. So rather not. You've got to join the group before they can accept you, and they can, after you get accepted, they'll send you the game link. But I don't think you can join it because it's not like a public game, it's like a private game. So people's faults can't get in.
But Harry Robinson and Jack Wellesby were moving at full speed here. I'm just hearing
Yeah.
that Matty Evans has failed his HIA for St. Helens, so that was another loss and another difficulty they had to deal. They got to deal with. If we saw the beasts of Super League and Magic Weekend between these two sides, we said pre-game, Cutie was back in the hot seat. Bennett returned and Bennett came back with a bang. Yeah, and he maybe did 4 or 5 things in that half, but we're just at a different level. Well, I love this for him. It's a loose ball. Harry Robinson pass it back. He outcompetes everybody to get on the ball. Was playing with a smile on his face, Sam. And everything he did in that first half was just dripped in quality.
So he regains the ball, then he goes down the other end of the field, last play, puts the kick on the money for Jack Eckersley. Again, Murphy, poor positionally. But this is quality. This is quality. Going from one end, scrapping the ball to land the
You need to make it where you can, like,
It's just what you review.
buy
You review that sort of
these.
stuff. Post-match, you go, our desperation to get the
Because-
ball back, then led to points. It's that Eckersley chance to
Yeah,
catch it.
if only it says it.
It's just totally.
Like spending like 14 million coins on something to reset my skills.
Big question, and all these St. Helens fans that are here, the ones that didn't come, that are watching at home, will say, should it have been
18 all at time. If Harry Robertson's try that was disallowed in the end, overturned by the video referee, should have been given. This went up as a try. This is
I
all
wasn't
important.
funny to
You
about
have to find
one
sufficient
if I don't
evidence
need
to
to,
overturn the on-field referee's decision. Is this
because
sufficient
the
evidence?
legit penalty one.
You have to be certain that ball hasn't touched the floor. The video referee obviously is.
What do you two think?
I think it's hard.
I like
to
how
tell.
everyone being a match got through it easily. Everyone who's a warrior is struggling through it. Unless if they have a friend on who is a mage. He tried it Jonathan last night, but he's not helping us now. His person is when I get to level 65, he's probably going to leave, and then we'll be doing
The loss here for Saints because they needed that. They were in this game, and as I said, Wigan invited
call.
Saints onto them.
or
And then Saints to Wellesby and Robinson looked
something.
dangerous. I think they needed that. Well, there's 40 minutes left. They're still in the game. There's just 6 between them, and they could have gone in 18 all. They could have gone in locked up at half time. We've got 40 more minutes of action for this, the 99 Super League meeting of Wigan and St. Helens. It's probably everything we didn't expect in the first 40 minutes. Let's have more of that in the second half here on Sky Sports after this.
people if
The Carl Windows and Conservatory sale. Free color upgrade, 30% off selected frames, and 2 years interest-free credit.
I'm stuck in traffic just like this. I don't know why, but I lose my freedom.
I'm glad I got to the ground stumps.
I'm on the track, and I go.
Hey, I'm up. I like the best ability from this one. Oh, from this dungeon, I would say.
Enjoy freedom all the way.
He might need to heal. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so we get him. Maybe he's waiting for 65 so I can camera through Nightmare of
Skincare for bald guys.
what is it?
Save up to 25%
Pirates
off
Outpost
select
or
mattresses
something.
in the Super Summer Sale.
Bronson.
Listen up, parents. Kellogg's football carrots are back this summer, where we get to learn from the experts and play football with new friends. Buy a pack to play a free day for us on local carrots.
Bronson.
Right now at Red, you can get up to 50% off selected quartz worktops. Ren, made for living.
Okay.
Back higher over and explain, isn't it? Explain, they've evacuated 130,000 people out of Madrid.
I don't want another crystallized great sword because if it's better.
I'm just trying to move forward.
So I'm planning on having the girls weekend to the top.
Your husband just died in the middle of the desert.
I could plan a new quest and I'll carry what? Help someone. No, if you get one better.
Have goddamn pajama pants first.
fair amount of work on the new quest if you want. Because I'm level 2.7 on that. I will spend a long time on this game.
What did they say? They're not going to put Star on until somebody could have taped it to watch it later. And they just put that on. So there you are, anybody who takes it watch after this.
Nice is a hard night tonight this morning from Jerry Evans. We'll continue our coverage of the NRLW and NRL tomorrow. 4 live matches for you. Gets underway at 3:40 a.m. and ends with the meeting of the Bulldogs and the Warriors at 8:30 on Action at Sky Sports Plus. We'll bring you 7 live games of Rugby League tomorrow on Sky Sports, and we'll finish our offering tomorrow with 3 from the Betfred Super League. York Knights against Huntsville Giants, Lee against Warrington. What a match that is in terms of top 6, and Toulouse against Kaplan in rivals round reversed. We got 5 for you on Sunday, starting at 3 a.m. with the Eels Warriors from the NRLW, then the Broncos Knights in the same competition. We'll switch back to the NRL from the Sea Eagles and Sharks back to the NRLW before we go to Leeds, Bradford, Bridget Curtin down on round 20 of the Betfred Super League. 2:55 p.m. Sky Sports Plus for that. Well, this is the halftime scoreline here at the Wigan Community Stadium. A 6-point halftime lead for the Wigan Warriors. You predicted a tight win for Wigan. This one, John Logan takes the lead at halftime. I think it's going to be tight. I think Matthew Evans and Jeff Cartwright, every game is a big loss for Saints. I still think a Wigan win. If the Saints do get anything, it falls on Jack Wellsby and Harry Robertson. They're the 2 stars on this side. Matt Peake will not be happy with the defensive performance. I would think of his side in the first half. Did he say anything about that, mate?
Well, actually, he said there were some technical issues they needed to fix up, but he said mainly that when things have gone against them, they need to be more resilient. St. Helens and the Old Meanwhile,
They should
really,
have lost one
really
and not
proud of
one.
his side, done everything that they've asked of them,
Yeah,
and
it
the
should
boys
be.
are in really, really good spirits. They said
And he
that you
did
in the second
care,
half, they're going
too.
to have to do the same, and then some, but they're really, really happy with how their side have come out tonight. And to take you through what is going to be a massive second half, we have Dave Woods and Kyle Avon.
Isn't it just going to be just 5 years since St. Helens last won at this ground against Wigan? They'll be hoping to end that drought, and at half time they'll have more than an opportunity, don't they? Trailing just by 6.
Oh!
That's a shocker from Lewis Murphy, but it's the perfect start for Wigan to give for them. He has that in his game, doesn't he, Lewis Murphy? He back to Good Friday, 6 errors in that game. And that's a clanger from the kickoff. Well, just what St. Helens didn't need right at the start of this second half. And Wigan will be sensing a chance here. The scrum locked down right in the centre of the field, 10 away from the sticks.
Lovely.
Wigan have options left and right.
Okay.
Field standing left, French standing right. It's going to go Bevan French's way. First attacking opportunity of the second half. Bevan French!
Double movement.
Was there a double movement there?
Double
Did
movement.
momentum taking the distance?
Why did they do that one? They just nailed it well.
Double movement is what he's looking for. Jets
That
now
was
the
double
video
movement.
referee. Huge call at the start of this second half.
Bottom now down, plays a messy tackle, pushes with his legs against the ball, then onto the line. So this will be no try, it will be for the
Well, the desperation together, we're just getting the better of Bevan French. Clearly coming short, second effort required. Second chance, St. Helens. Couldn't resist Bevan French. Gets on the outside of Davis. Just tries to promote that ball and get it over the line. And in doing so, Give St Helens a penalty and a chance for them to restart this second 40 now.
Going to be disastrous from Saints' point of view. They just about escaped. Wigan measuring up in defence, coming off quickly off their defensive line. Matty Evans failed his HIA, we're told. Jeff Cartwright off with what looked like a bad injury. So Saints interchange options
Nice.
might be at a minimum
Oh,
for the
nice.
second half.
Like this left.
Wakefield down to 12 men were trailing at one stage against Cass, but they now lead 24 points to 10. And only Matty Staunton sent off in that first period.
A huge win that for Wakefield, doing it down to 12.
This is with the kick away. Back comes Liam Marshall. And then Wakefield don't slip in victory here. If Wakefield win by, I think it's 13 points more than Wigan win tonight, Wakefield will actually go second. But those are big hips at the moment in two relatively tight games. This is Kieran. Quickly up there goes O'Neill. And next to get in at pace. And a dummy half as well. A little flick away by his field. Enthusiastic for the moment here is JP. Oh, and he's nice.
Where we go?
Can stop him as Wednesday. But it was Douglas from the wing and got there with a fantastic effort. What a night that young fella's having.
A huge tackle there on Sheffield. It had to be as well. They just opened up for him. Looking to have the ball here. Hammer.
Hammer drives it in. 1-1 play to go. St Helens again. And sees him on the edge. Heels on the line. Field collects. Back to Leonard French. Searching down this side. A little kick for himself. The ball to grab. It's Clotter. Running this back again. St Helens touch. Carter took pennies. Wigan still have 6. And here comes Thompson. They are playing on so much pressure on this St Helens line. Harry Smith ducking. The siege of St Helens at the moment.
I'm on levels. No, I'm on level 65.
And Ollie Paddington strides right through to celebrate and to win incomfortably.
Tries for 2 weeks late for Ollie Partington. Right away, he doesn't get no break from before the game. So the winner.
Okay, this time continue to get gold.
Well, trying to time is special, isn't it? Trying a derby. If you're wrong, the town of one of these clubs makes it even more special for Ollie Partington.
Yeah, especially
We're going to let him start because he's better than me.
to the Wigan side. They've enjoyed that one. You see there, Adam Kieran closing in now, 204 plays corner. Kieran here to make it 194.
There's one shot in the oh, okay.
Gets a try in the derby.
What a period of play we've got coming up now. St Helens, no. They really
He's just melted him.
because Wigan are in their at the moment.
Smelling. This is the colour of my name as well. I'm guessing it's worth for me to become level 65 so then he could do this. I don't think he should win. It's okay if you do.
You get technical before that.
That's it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so found someone not the carry me. Nice, that's working, so.
Tackle form, no try upfield. We're checking the merits of a penalty try. We'll run this through at this point. The French is there. Hastings will sit back a bit closer in on that to regain contact. Camera 4, camera 6 might give us a bit better. Right, so there's an arm across the shoulder, so there is a pullback. We've established there is a foul. So now, given the proximity, right, we cannot take Hastings and right out of this play altogether. So in my opinion, this wouldn't be a penalty try. However, it is a potential try-scoring situation. So it will be Jackson Hastings, it will be a penalty and a Sydney. I make that decision.
Yeah, it is. Me.
But it is still going to speak from Senegal's point of view. Penalty goes with its way. And Jackson Hastings is on the field for the next 10 minutes. Well, there's a muted response because they don't know what's coming next. Let's have a listen here.
He killed him quite fast.
There's the belated cheer for the winner fans. A groan from the other end of St. Helens supporters. And the victories of the night has left their numbers.
Imagine if we get 42 mil tonight. It's sorry, 9.
With only 12 for the next 10 minutes.
So you have to always pretty much.
That's how I'll take it on. O'Neill, Ellis. Here's O'Neill again. You feel like the dam could be about to burst here. But they keep putting bricks in the wall. Keep holding them out. Smith's knocked on. Penalty there. Because there was a sense off the line too quickly. Think about the two here, Carlo. Should they think about the two? Right, looks like they've got a ball for it. They've got St. Helens on the rack here. They're just fancying just ticking that board over, making it 26-12. Hastings in the bin. In the Alcard a couple of weeks ago, David, they lost to Castleton. 2 holes, I think it is, or is it just reaching round?
Yeah?
Well, we're getting news that Wakefield are running away with it against Castleford. We'll give you that in just a second. And as things stand on the points difference scale, we can need this to stay in second as it stands. Not that that will have been translated down to Adam Kieran, who just bangs the ball over 26 points to 12, taking one step closer to a win. Round 20. The league leaders shield is yet to be decided. The top 2, and of course that 6 that has to go.
Tapping off the screen. Or tapping. Save.
And since then, 30 unanswered points.
points and then playing against 12 men. A heavy scoreline, there's still minutes to be played. Because they go to restart this one. There's a storm brewing here from a St Helens perspective. Very much up against it with Wigan again, looking wide, looking eager. Marshall, it was a forward pass. St Helens get respite. And boy, do they need it. Just the numbers again on that left edge. The ball hits his leg and moves forward. St Helens here. 25 metres away.
Please.
I feel that they have to score in this set, don't you? Even though there's still plenty of game time left. It's
Got killed them.
Yeah. I was just thinking in my head there, even though it was only 10 minutes gone in the second half, that there's a chance that it could blow out here. Saints have to hit back now. That's big. What a mistake. Yeah, this is just not what you need. Finally get your hands on the ball in a decent field position. Lee Breeze feeling it all.
That's a match.
Shea O'Connor, a young fellow who's been catching the eye with his movements down the middle.
The green system was a match. Universal hero.
Putting it back to Smith and puts one over the top. Saino's in goal. Referee thinks it's a knock-on by Devon French here. There's going to be a captain's challenge, is there? Adam Kieran certainly came in and was talking about the captain's challenge, but they're walking away from that. I think they're going to accept the decision. Sailor from French competing for it. It's up into the arms of field. Tristan Sailor just shutting down that threat from French. So here you go again, St Helens, ball back in hand. What can they get from this?
Garden.
Still waiting for the pass.
That's a garden. That's a garden.
Here's Burns.
My arm will I have. Excited like 3k health before I put this on there. We have to get
reckless over the top there. Perhaps playing with a little bit too much emotion.
I can carry people through every single dungeon. I don't really care about the damage that these little monsters do because I can outlive it. Believe me. I have like 14 billion health. Dungeon quest. Taken over by stupid money hungry company. I don't think this one will be because this was a lot better than that one because I do have 2 legendaries. Currently Desert Fury and Crystallized Gas Light. I do have that one.
Robertson and Schwartz has lost the ball, but again the referee says backwards. Sailor picks it up.
Saints start an attacking position, not for long. French comes across. And next up on Black's play. Willsby. Steady. Needs to keep it alive and close. So open from Peter. Comes searching back towards the middle. Robinson now kicked towards the corner. Marshall underneath that. And Chesterman stays in the field of play. Robinson there was set before the play. Kick. I thought it was a bit of an interesting choice. He gets the ball back. And they turn the ball over. Just trying to keep bringing down this end of the field.
I think it's the tag team.
In second as a result of points difference. Neither of these are results so far, so that might change before the night is out. So the take as it stands. Looking great for St. Helens, is it? They're out of the picture. Listening back to the game where Matt Peake selected all those kids in that heavy loss to Hull KR. How costly could that be? Nothing. I guess the counter argument would be, how good is it been? Because a lot of those kids have played a vital role, haven't they, in the back end of the season? Jackson Hastings in the starting block, but he's got a couple of minutes yet before he can come back on the field. One thing's for certain, Dave, every minute, every moment matters in that race. So who finishes where? Humphries onto the field. Yeah, with a startling red hat. Travis French is making them count. Delaney clawed by the shoulder of French. Once he sticks it high, it bounces anywhere. Field. Good sailor on his case.
He's going to get tough something, then he's going to put it on hardcore or something. Or something, I don't know.
From the playmaker. Too long there, Humphries. Couldn't help himself. He was open his side out there, the 18-year-old. It's too long. Zach Eckersley goes ever so well to win the floor.
I knew I should have waited.
Probably had his best game for St. Helens last week against the Dragons. And this is only his 7th appearance. Tom Humphries. Huge games tomorrow, not the least of them. Lee against Warrington, 5:25. Top 6 battle between two.
So,
They would still have ambitions of a grand
I think he's too like mage.
Here comes Hammer. Static push by him and
It's like Guardian.
and Smith helps it on its way and Maynard from a flat start and still
He's
with the
Guardian.
energy. Reel again. Hammer. Evan French. O'Donoghue field steps away from Murphy and away from Humphries and away from two.
I don't really care.
French chucking back on the inside. Field again from nowhere. Corner open momentarily. But the ball snapshot at the end of it. With a second. Guess who? That was Reese. Just up an offside position.
Yes.
John Wells being an important tackle on field. Feel the French winding. You just see to the left of your screen. The wing at Douglas. 3 or 4 yards forward. Well, Jackson Hastings back on the field. St. Helens back to 13. He didn't concede a try whilst he was off the field.
Like there's no like armor for warriors or like certain armor
Strong, isn't he?
for warriors or mages. So I think it's just more for Goliaths or
Kieran picking up off the bat. Evan French again, two in front of him. He disappeared from their sight.
tanks.
O'Neill back to Nago. Nago's intention is clear.
So yeah, I think all the armor from this dungeon is just the tanks.
O'Neill again.
And like
They're ready on
these.
that left hand side. Smith puts it to Bale on the field. We'll get it back again from the hands of Walters. Smith now with a kick because he can see the chase. And can't get up. Half a second.
much attention to Shea O'Connor. Bale keeps it alive. Smith looks to Shea, throws the kick in, and Partington arriving with perfect timing to get on the end of a delightful kick from Smith. They score another try, improving the Wigan faithful. Sam Walters just keeping that ball alive. Field and French, they've been threatening. And they open the 19 minutes of this second half, but it's Partington who strikes back to back.
This dungeon's like for mages and stuff, so I wouldn't have even been able to complete it if I didn't have mage carrying me.
Well, they didn't come in as many numbers as normal, and there's one or two just leading. Only one or two, to be fair. It's a difficult time for the club at the moment. These men in cherry and white, they won't matter. Not one bit. So he's been landing up from tonight, and this side of the field is preferred. That left foot cutting it in, and he does it again. 6 out of 7. 32 points to 12. It suggests no way back at the moment for Sandhurst. Just keep your eyes on the part of this season. Times in the air. He's just saying, I'm saying, the execution of Harry Smith. Super stuff. Oliver once more, and he gets more. Second try tonight. Sailor restarts.
Probably third tank. Should have understand.
There might be another one added to this list.
Third tank as well as a physical. It's a fizz tank.
I've got enough injuries to start with. The referee stops because again the doctors on the field. Yeah, it was off the kick-off carry. Shea O'Connor.
I mean, it's not bad.
Launching himself into Delaney. Came off second best, didn't he, in that carry magic weekend, but looks like it's gone one further. He looks in trouble, does George Delaney. Only one game away from 100 in the Red B. It's a decent tackle.
It's good.
It's just the impact there, isn't it? Two big bodies.
I've got to get
Delaney comes off second best.
armor.
Well, there is a concern for the Snowden coaching team. And that list, just to remind you, Hunt gone, Parsi gone, Howard, Percival, Cross, Lomax, Walter, Clark, Lee, Sirenen, Clement, Whitney, Whitley, Wakefield, Parsi, Stevens, Dagnall, MacDonald. Yeah. Add to that tonight, 3 more: Cartwright, Delaney, and Evans. Harry Smith. It's a sneaky, and Marsh was trying to get there. That's a really good catch. He's been great tonight, hasn't he? Jacob Douglas again. Yeah, I mean, every time St Helens fans would have questioned the attitude of this Saints team. I think they would just recognise that there's nothing wrong with the attitude tonight. Calamity and the class of the other team was beaten. That's what it is. Loads of effort. First half in particular was pretty good from a St Helens perspective, given the circumstances. I just feel that there's a bit too much quality out there. Looking to see any chance to get 2 points here tonight. Hastings kicking from deep. Marshall collects and returns. This is Eckersley. There you go. And here is Havard. There you go.
If anyone needs any help in their long over running, let's let me help them. Nice. Good stuff with the balls. Oh no. Doing a bit angry for me.
20 metres away from you, beat you to a ball. You're not prepared to move, you're not prepared to run. There's a young kid, Jack Campbell, who was a player of the match last week, who's not in the side tonight. That's just not good enough, that. Take nothing away from Adam Kieran. Lewis Murphy. I need to watch that match on.
I'll take him.
Lewis Murphy, I think he realised he probably should have done better. He has to.
Ow.
This kick is being taken by the way. Kevin Crouch is leaving at the field. Kieran's kick just about started.
The cook looks like a fizz tank. That's good. It's like a physical weapon.
I don't think they get there, Dave. I really don't. Maybe a few more injuries. You're right to mention there that the Manister's got a huge job on hand. Almost a rebuild. What's the running temperature? St. Louis to remind you have never ever missed out on the playoffs. Could this be the year? Still plenty of time to go, and there's still a degree of tightness. Julian December and Jeff Barron looking on for the upper echelons of the men's stand here.
King's Castle.
We're going to get some key players back at the business end of the year.
King's Castle.
We'll grab the headlines tonight.
It's kind of lost the heart. It's just a 9 minute to run down a long hallway to the first boss, and the second boss is way more. Third boss is just annoying because if he jumps on you and hits you, you're dead, no matter what.
Living in no mood to deliver any charity to their opponents. Taylor Kerr. Henry Smith.
Oh, I've got spin blades. I think they're for like warriors or physical.
Kerr. He dances to that left hand side and will push. Very close. Warden, and this is the last play. Smith gathers it up, throws it over the top, off the legs of Jake Field. So the last play is, of course, it's on his knees momentarily. Still manages to skip away, but a kick in as well. And Field's chasing down. Douglas is back down. Makes the tackle. Stadium lets out the drop back from underneath the sticks.
This must be the best weapon. If I get like a legendary weapon, which would be a lot better than that, I hope, I believe. Oh.
Although you see the completion rates on both sides still pretty high, nearly twice as many metres, Dave.
I don't, there's not much more than walking. Imagine if I'm not so good at that. Oh my god. I'm bound to happy if I get enough already before I get Eve. Before you can get anywhere. before he even upgraded anything. I don't care.
Tear a hole in that St. Helens defence again. Tyler Kerr readies himself
He
and
needs
goes
to get
left.
more
Fields there,
health
and it's going to be
and stamina.
Waters who's trying to bully his way over. Field.
That's decent, but that,
An offload again.
that's low credit. That's not. That's a lot better.
Mago delivers to Smith. Oh, a reach from Kieran. And a clear knock on. Tell you what, there's some big games that come out there. Wakefield and Wigan at the moment in a points to race. The second place tonight, but there's so much to come. And that game, round 24, this is Wigan's next five. Lee away next week, my goodness. Toulouse and then Bradford, and then Wakefield and Hull KR. But that Wigan Wakefield is one to watch.
I'll definitely be buying VIP first. If I can buy it with coins. If I can't, then I'll just upgrade stuff.
By the way, Wigan's last two games, Leeds away and Catalan at home. So, Leeds away, round 26. And on top of that as well, Dave. We're telling the story each and every week as it unfolds here on Sky.
So that's like physical dunk.
Shane
Plus
Wright.
there is stop.
This will be the last play of the set. Crosby. Tracking across me, I'm inviting interest from defenders. Not a movement, putting a hand on it. And then I think it's moving down and forward, and he forward as well on field. Weston is against it. He's a little bit frustrated. He's calling for someone to come underneath him or offering something. He's creating all the space there.
Go, do something.
He just runs out of the room as he drives towards Marshall. On a night when St. Helens, oh here we go, captain's challenge.
It's like,
So St.
I
Helens,
think
I think
that
we're
is
just
like
challenging this season
one.
have got on here. What do you make of this? Just let it unfold in there. Does it come off?
They already have a helmet,
Right
which
hand,
is
left hand there, sorry, Liam Marshall.
I need like armor. This will be the last dungeon that I have to do.
They might get this ball back here, Helens. The left down from Marshall.
Okay, they do all this much.
I think this is going to go St. Helens' way. Well, I think initially, I think they're looking at the knock on here from Jay Field. And he comes backwards up.
So I have to start this for physical or something else. Like 10 on health and put 95 on physical.
So Saints get it back. Keep their challenge as well. That's well for 11 minutes.
That's unfair. I don't know unfair. So I need an Inferno chest plate.
Opportunity for St. Helens. Hastings spots it back and Wellesby. I was going to ask you about Jack Wellesby's performance tonight. We'll hold on that for just a moment. Sinclair. Humphreys, Hastings. Short. Saluka Fafita. Dancing Eagles, Humphreys, number 76 here for St. Helens. Six fans cheering the Klaxon call of the six again. I think they feel hard done to tonight. Humphreys. Hastings. Wellesby with a long ball. The invitation for something spectacular. Lewis Murphy. It's in the corner. Well, we criticised him at one end, but the highest of praise at the other.
Yeah, without doubt. Wonderful finish. You mentioned there about Jack Wellsby.
The thing should be available at 10 tomorrow.
And he comes up with a gorgeous ball here on the end for Lewis Murphy to finish. And it took some finishing, didn't it? But a dive and a reach. See St Helens get another try here. Albeit too little too late in this contest, you do feel. I think he knows it tonight, doesn't he? Yeah. You can tell there.
Yeah, there was a heartfelt, almost an apology to us.
Got the ball here. I think that's Umberton just got. I think get like that. And then Silver can go. Might get a helmet. Got Maxi, so Steel.
That's Jack Wellsby looking towards his best with plays like that.
Ding. And then I've got
He can't do it alone.
this, which is pretty good. I'll upgrade it. I'll do
There's just
like
so many injuries there for St Helens.
10 upgrades on health, and then I'll do the rest max health. I got 14 now. I'm going to buy the IP before they expect
Not
me
at this
to.
stage of the season.
Oh, come on, I didn't even see it, man.
Keeping healthy is such a
Stupid
big
thing.
part of Super League, isn't it?
So,
Keep as
yeah,
small
that is
as tight as you possibly can.
215
With a chance of winning that title.
or 50.
There's been a few rips, dislocked there.
He lines it well, the
I need
Sinclair.
to upgrade that fully.
Humphries steps in. So look up for Peter again. Robertson slips the attentions of Walters, and it's another go at that Wigan line.
That's good. I think.
Humphries being darted up there,
Don't know.
delivers a pass for Hastings. And Shane Wright.
So like 10 levels in health and then the rest in physical.
Hastings
Which I
again on
think
the
is
last
good
play.
in physical. Got
There's a
the
little
ball.
too much depth on
I
that
haven't
routine
got
attacking
any
kick.
good.
Marshall fancies a go here. Good to see Noah Hodkinson back in amongst the action as well, isn't it, after that fractured skull.
He was in some fine form, wasn't he, before that? 8 tries in the last 3 games that he's had with Wigan.
Smith is inside the 40 area, that's not fly, but that shouldn't over trouble Jacob Douglas, who will look to bring it back with as much interest as possible.
Please heal, please heal, please heal, please heal, please heal, heal,
Murphy again.
heal, heal, heal.
Shane Wright.
Don't hear that.
Humphries dashing in there and dashing off. Saints playing with a bit of intent here at the moment.
We'll have to play some buff on him now.
Hastings.
Good. No, I've got no
Looks like
spinning
a
blades.
lifetime ago that he was inspiring Salford to that big win here at Wigan in that playoff semi-final couple of years. And many more years.
I've got no spinning blade,
As I know it
which
was.
is pretty good.
Sailor with a good delivery from mid-air. Davis tries to keep it interesting. Back it comes to Hastings again. Kicks across field. Kieran fancies that. It's 3 against 1.
Yeah.
He can get the ball away. And he's got a couple of speedsters on his inside. They can't find either with a pass. It's parted to against them.
Desperation there for Parton to get onto that loose ball. No regard for his own body there.
Come on.
Looks like it got me inside too.
Kerr. Waters again. It's a step out of the challenge. We can't shake off. Defender. Yes. pumping it in. Wigan in the mood for a show-stopping finish. O'Connor. And on the final play, it's out to Harry Smith again. And here comes Morgan putting on that famous footwork of his, but not bamboozling those Saints defenders.
Just tries to take him on board. Comes down with blind alley. Douglas now just trying to carry away from that 10 by 10 box. Davies.
Well, it's bizarre to think this, but big win here for Wigan tonight, and they drop a place in the Super League table. Don't forget anyone Crosby's got support. Hastings on his outside. Yeah, Brisbane on as well, and chose neither. Toppers has stayed down there. We took a tumble that has stayed down. That's not looking good. Save it out with a pass away. That's what it's from right. Murphy with a kick back on the inside.
I don't think he has a legendary thing. He could
There's a clearance. Bodies everywhere, Dave. And Coach Shepard is a doctor on the field with a place that. Is it a Shepard?
I think it is, yeah. Especially knowing the field. I'm not going to be sure. It's certainly not Jim Morgan. Yeah, it's Shane O'Connor.
69.
The Saints fans are off their seats at the moment. I think they've enjoyed what they've seen tonight in terms of effort.
Yeah, no, without doubt. And those fans are going to need to back their side in this difficult period.
The result might not be heartening from the chairman's point of view, but there's a level of support with me.
Absolutely. So it's all about.
Daniel Kirk, the two big are looking on as well, with some admiration of those Saints fans. A lot of hard-earned money spent on supporting this club, but when the fans are responding in long, determined not to be outshouted on home territory. See O'Connor going on for Thompson back on the field. Smith Fields with a kick. Fields leading the chase, but Wellsby is down to just tidying things up. Robertson's pass, Davis carries on. There's a heck of a noise around us. You'd think it was on a night bench this game, that the support the good sense of fans are giving at the moment, the noise they're generating. A lot of local pride at stake here. Hastings again, Wellsby again. And that's going to dribble out and play. It does. And Wigan will get it back 10 metres inside. The clock ticking down on what is looking, and has looked for some time now,
maybe like
as the inevitable
not the reason, but two to three more. No, but that was something. I'm not even sure if that's the best one. Like this origin.
Given the pieces that's in and around him as well.
Ellis aims it forward. Kira looking left. Yes, Abade, you see, 52-14. And they were 10-6 down at one point. Matty Storm sent off, but what a response from Wakefield.
Yeah, what a response from Wakefield. Well, Castleford Goodness, celebrating beating the Leeds Rhinos last week to then crashing back down to earth. Into the final minute. Smith hoists one. There's some spin on this. Murphy doesn't quite get there. Thompson does. On the touch for Eckersley. And it will be the last of the set. Big smiles tonight from Devon Bridge. And no wonder, because he has certainly lit up the occasion on his return. But it is Saints fans who are loud and proud at the moment. Despite the scoreline. Williams still hungry. To get St. Helens. Work on for who to Suns. And the referee has blown the whistle to finish it. Devon Bridge returns. Smiles on the face of his coach tonight.
Stop getting this. Stop.
Smiles on the coaches.
Give me sauce stealing. Give me the purple hammer. Because I need it.
What? Things drawn out again. I think that vine thing that grows over. It's got enough. Special.
Oh well, we've got 10k gems, which are for cosmetics, I think.
Come on, Sam. Out.
Well, it's cosmetics, I do believe.
Come on, out.
Because I've opened 2 5 ones and they gave me legit nothing. Fireaxe and cardboard Warhammer. Useless. Oh, the memories. No, nothing. What it meant to me. Gave me peace. I wrote some words. Not close to my lonely list. Wrote some memories. First to the memories. Sure enough. The memories. I've got to check what this music is and if again another. Yes, good. He doesn't even need it, he's a mage. Some memories. Used to memories. Memories by Dean Lewis. For all the memories. Why do I not do much damage? And do like 35k damage. Okay, peace. Love, no life. What's the loneliest? Thanks to memories. Thanks to memories. So that's a Godly Warrior helmet, which is the best armor you can get in this. And it's purple, so that's one good thing. I need a purple Godly Warrior chest plate now, or armor, which would be insane. It'll be leaving when I'm level 70, so after one more of these, I think. To me, she said, "Oh, hi, nice to meet you too. I wrote the transport for 5 feet." Okay. Yeah, stop, close down. What? Close them. No. Okay. Got you. Night.
Night.
So yeah, one more after this, and then we'll be leaving to do the next one, hopefully. And yeah, tomorrow I'll be able to claim it. Claim the daily reward, which will be something good, I hope. I'll be in King's Castle tomorrow. I'll be in King's Castle, so you've got to watch my stream tomorrow if you want to see if I get out of it, if I'm still in it by the end of the day. So yeah, probably after this one, because I'll end with 300k health, 300k XP, so. Oh, stop giving me Phantom Flames. Give me that again. But armor. It'd be so good if I could press F and do both of them. Okay, I've done nothing. After the spider boss, I should be able to like level up. Godly Warrior helmet. Oh yay, level 70. Alright, before the Spider Queen. Follow them, sorry, she's just missing her. Had to warn her. She's so cool. So cool. Yep, so like all that it is spell power is probably the best stuff in this dungeon. I don't know why, but it probably is. Oh, thank you. Nice. Okay. Yep, it's returned to lobby. I don't care if I leave this dungeon. But yeah. Gotta go upgrade some stuff. Myself. No. No. $104, that's good. This one. And this one. I'll just $337, I think. I think it's gone. Yep, I think it's left. Yeah, I think he has gone. Oh, could have joined King's Castle. God damn it. I'll put pineapple with them. Only fantasy. Neon Enforcer. No, don't like it. Okay, so you got curl. Okay. Why are you starting it? I haven't even tried King's Castle. You probably have, but I can't even do this. $9,000. Yes, I'll take him. You can get him. He's pretty good. Damn mouth buffer said you were enough. Charge with my time. Lying. Ow. You bitch. Burn me all you want, you little bitch. Heal. 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 Oh, thank goodness. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, nice. You leveled up. No. Oh, chill. It does a lot of damage. Oh, God. I hate this little weirdo. I hate the Archmage. Oh, bitch. Rats. Yeah, that is cringe. Oh, tap. Okay, so yeah, it does work. Okay. I'm not going to upgrade anything until I get like 14 mil to buy the 105. What the bloody hell are you doing? You haven't added another dungeon? $200, 95, 200. So we're not. I don't see the point of having a new dungeon. It's okay, it's gonna take million dreams, not all gonna make. God, that's crazy. The skull is in my head when dreams have been me away. Since all the world me, the world I see. My dreams is all it's gonna take. Correct, don't you? No. It's castle. No. Every night I lie in bed, when it's good as night. Many dreams is all it's gonna take. I don't want to be dreaming of what I see. Many dreams is all it's gonna take. That better not go up tomorrow, because if it does, I'm still buying that first thing. I don't care about these two. Okay, so Castle insane. King's Castle. Holy drops. That's legit 3 ultimates. So either what I need to do is I need to spend actual money on this game to buy that. I just need to save up enough money to buy that or pay for that, which I don't really feel like I want to do because it'll be useless. Because I wouldn't get it from doing dungeons, not from spending Robux. Even though I might have to do with spending Robux because, yeah, I'm not going to get 105 million in this dungeon. Yep, as you can see, that's only worth 100,000. This one's worth 1.9 mil. What level were we? Why'd you got join and then leave straight away? Please someone join and help because I can't be bothered. Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna go on a different game in a minute. the referee didn't need VAR or wasn't scared. Yeah, I agree. He agreed he didn't need VAR. Okay, let's see if anybody. Nobody's doing King's Castle. Diving. So someone is doing it. Please. minutes in Darling Street. Please do it. 9 minutes. Seven minutes. Five minutes. Okay, good to know no one joins because they're all selfish little pricks. And they just want to go in their own stuff. I don't give a fuck if you want to grind your own games. Help me. Two minutes. Minute. Shut up. Oh my god. Why is it 105 million now? We've been VIP before. Well, anything? I don't want to buy that. That'll be useless. I wouldn't buy like that, then that. But I won't be able to buy 2 times gold until I get like 1.6 billion or something. Okay, so yep, see you guys. Also, like button, subscribe button, and don't share to your families, friends, and peers. Peace out, guys. If you want to help me, join tomorrow, please. If you're high enough level, thank you. Goodbye.